Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Onward VR Master League. I am your host for this evening, Sleepy with 2 threes. I am actually joined by a co-caster this evening, even though I was not anticipating on having one. I'm joined tonight by my good friend and fellow Virginian, TFH. TFH, how you doing this evening? All right, well, that's good to hear. So real quickly, the lobby's already up. We've already got our bans. We've already got our passwords. So let's go ahead and run down that really quickly before we get into talking about the teams here. So today we do have a matchup between Ember, who is our home team, and Blaze. They're Inferno teams, brothers, and now today rivals on the away side. So coming out on the bans, we'll go ahead and cover the home team ban, which will be Cargo. And that'll be Ember's ban against Blaze. Probably a smart move. Blaze, a very hot and heavy team. They like to push very aggressively and can cap very quickly on Cargo. So a very smart ban in my opinion. And then on the side of Blaze, going to be a ban of Downfall. Now, Blaze not really a bad team at Downfall by any means, but maybe they just recognize the talent of Ember being better than that of the Blaze boys in this situation. But TFH, why don't you go ahead and break down what our first map will be? Yes, Bazaar. Not my top favorite per se. I actually prefer Q1 over Bazaar, but it is my second favorite map in the league currently. So that is fine and dandy. But otherwise, yes, so we're all set. Our first map will be Bazaar. Again, the smallest and largest maps in the game have been banned, and again, our lobby is up. So TFH, while I go ahead and communicate with the captains that we're ready when they are, why don't you go ahead and give us your predictions on what's going to happen here? What do you think? What do you think about the pick bans? What do you think, you know, kind of just in general? Just give me some of your thoughts. Yeah, absolutely. I definitely can see Ember doing this. Ember's been having a pretty strong season this season. They've been putting up some good numbers against some fairly decent teams. But Blaze is their big brother. They are the big man on campus, if you will, when it comes to the University of Flamelyhood. So we'll have to see if Ember can dethrone those big brothers and take the throne for themselves. So while we're still waiting on the lobby to start up, we will go ahead and cover who is here for each team. On the side of the home team, we have Hailfire, Quokka, J-Lo, SliderCon, and Milkman. So if you happen to watch the Buzz episode with Vivian from The Hive, she did an interview with Ember recently. Got to know a lot about these guys a little bit more in detail. A great group of guys. And then, of course, over on the Blaze side, we have team captain and my personal good buddy, Noman. Then we have another great individual. Prefontaine, had the pleasure of meeting him here, not only at OC6, but also he came out here to Los Angeles. We hung out and had a beer down the street from my house. Then we have Cryocell, Zero, who formerly known as Zero F's Given, and Verds. Gotta love Verds and his mom. Hi, Mama Verds. I know you're out there. We saw you in the chat already. Don't worry. We love his mother. I don't know. I love his mom in a romantic way, just because it makes Birds uncomfortable. I mean, I can't say that I know him well enough to say I'm in love with your mom or anything, but I do it just to ruffle his feathers. Anyways, that will be the sign of our first match here. Rolling into the action now, folks. It's going to be round number 1. Oop, there's a building collider there that I forgot about. Round 1 of map 1. Ember going to be on the attack first. And here we go, folks. Round 1, map 1 is underway. 6 minutes for each round. Of course, Quokka getting an immediate pick early on onto Birds as he tries to push towards the defensive objective. This is obviously, you know, something that being brother teams and familiar with each other's plays is going to be, you know, hard to overcome, because obviously Quokka was ready for that push from Verds. Now we got Quokka out here in the open, and he's going to find another one. He's got two now, one onto Prefontaine, one onto Verds, and the action heats up right away. Yeah, it sure is, and that grenade almost on target. Just a little bit of deflection off of a couple of pieces of cover, and not quite on target, but it was close. Blaze still dealing with only 3-0. Going to find Quokka, though, out in the middle of the street as he manages to look back over his shoulder just at the right time. Milkman, however, will find Noman on a refrag, and Blaze already down to 2. Ember starting off this round hot and heavy. Sorry, folks. Oh, he's bound to. He's got to. Oh, he sees it. Clear as day, but he... Oh, man, and close call as he gets suppressed from Cryocell. That could have been a bad habit, but either way, Slider's also got Hailfire sitting right there, so should be an easy refrag for them, but if Slider goes back out that direction, I am going to personally crucify him, because we all know the #1 rule is what, Todd? Ooh. Yeah, I was gonna say, luckily for him, that chicken coop roofing is pretty tough. No, I have not. Milkman gonna find the pick onto 0, however, leaving Cryocell all on his own. Ember has plenty of time here as they make their push across the street. Cryocell can be trying to do his best now to try and avoid the cap here and secure only allow their team to secure 1 point on the map versus 2. Slider's gonna be backing up real slow, and I think this might be enough for Cryo to hear it. Will he see it in time? Yeah, he'll pop out around the corner. He'll grab the kill on the Slider combat. Hailfire will be there with the immediate refrag, and Ember go up 1-0 against Blaze here on Bazaar. Yeah, it was some great play. I wasn't really expecting Ember to come that hard out of the gate. To be honest with you, that was pretty amazing. 'Cause yeah, just. Twas good, twas good. Yep, he sure will. Getting some really poor connection here to the game, to the internet per se. So I'm sorry if we're getting some low frames on the stream there, folks. I'm trying to work that out. Of course, who knows? It's probably just my internet being my internet. I'm punished enough by just having earthquakes and all the other shit I have to put up with. But the stream is dropping frames like crazy. I don't think my internet was ready for this tonight, which I don't understand why. But anyways, we're gonna push on, and hopefully things correct themselves. Hopefully my internet gets its ish together. But, we're back. We're going into round number 2 on map 1. Ember now on the defense versus Blaze's offense, and we'll just have to see what happens here. Yeah, he does team kill Zero, but I'm almost wondering if Zero ran out in front of the shots from Verts because I mean he did just get a pick, so it's hard to say that he would have done that. Yeah,